Hey guys, it's Rose with Roselikescrochet. How is everybody doing? It is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. Can you guys believe that we are in February? Oh, where did January go? Anyway, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I actually love to crochet, but you know, I like to crochet a lot. I like yarn and I make stitch markers. So please go check out my Etsy shop. If you could do me a favor and hit the little heart button there and go in and favorite a few items, that really does help me out. I do live in the Chicago area. I have one daughter and we got a bunch of animals in this place, so we call it the zoo. We do have a Facebook group for this YouTube channel. So if you would like to come over and join us, if you're on Facebook, you do have to answer 3 questions in order to join. You don't have to say your favorite color is purple. You'll still get in if it's not purple. And we are actually doing a giveaway over there, so go check it out. So it's really exciting. I also am on Instagram, so please go check me out on Instagram. If you're on there, go ahead and follow me there. And that is connected to a Facebook business page. So if you're not on Instagram and you want to see what I post on Instagram, you can go follow my Facebook business page and you'll see everything that goes on Instagram. Remember, if you see giveaways that you want to enter, feel free to tag me in those. I love seeing what's going on in the giveaways because I don't get to see all those all the time. And I'm also on TikTok. I'm just getting started over there, so come follow me over there. It's not that exciting yet. So I don't have that many followers over there. So speaking of followers, you guys, so if you want to check out my last video, there might be something interesting in there for you. Go and check it out and leave a comment there. You'll be pleasantly surprised. And I think that's it for like admin stuff. I do want to let all the new subscribers or friends know, if you are not familiar with wings, I know a lot of times people don't go back and look at past videos for people that they follow on YouTube. So I'm just going to give you guys a brief Wings update. So Wings is a domestic violence organization that's based here in the Chicagoland area. And we, for the past 2 years, have been making handmade donations items for them. And it's based on what they are requesting. So we're not just sending stuff willy-nilly to them. It's based on what their needs are. So for example, a year ago, they asked for hats and scarves, and they've asked for shawls. They've asked for toys. They've asked for a whole bunch of things. This year there is a new list, so please do not look at any of the you can still look at the videos from the past, but that list is not valid anymore. There's a brand new list, and it is going to be in every single description of every one of my videos. Even if it's not a Wings video, it will be down there so you can go and check it out. It's also on the Facebook group as a pinned announcement. So if you're on Facebook and you want to take a look at it, you can look at it over there. But I just wanted to go over, because it's February and they are starting to collect handmade items. Super exciting. So I actually have, I have my little screenshot of what they're asking for, and I'm just going to go over it really briefly with you guys. So for February, which is this month, they are asking for small Easter stuffed animals or dolls that can be put in Easter baskets. And they are requesting that if you do make stuffed dolls, like little amigurumi dolls, that you think about using different colored skin tones. We are in the Chicago area and we are very, very diverse here. For March, they are looking for lightweight ponchos or shawls. And when I say lightweight, I mean it cannot be a number 4, a number 5, number 6 weight yarn. It cannot be something heavy. They're not looking for something for winter. They're looking for something for spring, okay? So I am going to tell you not to use anything larger than a 3 weight or a DK weight yarn. Now, I just made a shawl with number 3 yarn, but it was Trubu and it was really, really heavy. So I want you to use your best judgment when it comes to making a shawl. I would really, really appreciate it if there is nothing that is sent that is heavier than a 3 weight. And if your 3 weight is really heavy, don't send that either. Okay, so they're looking for light and airy shawls. Okay, so that's for March. So if you guys want to get started on March, you can. Now, just so you know, I'm not a big amigurumi person, so I probably won't have anything to donate for February. I'm just giving you a warning. And don't feel obligated to donate for every month. If you can't donate for any months, that's fine too. April is makeup bags, knotted headbands, not the winter ear warmers. They're not looking for the ones that keep your ears warm. They're looking for the decorative headbands, like a knotted headband that you can put around your hair. And they're also looking for hair ties and scrunchies. That's April. May is diaper bags. We did this last year. It was pretty cool. June is doll clothes, any size, and hacky sacks. So it's got to be the hacky sacks with the heavy filling in it. It's not polyfill. Okay, July is small stress balls, not the ones with blanket yarn. They specifically said not the ones with the blanket yarn. They also are looking for fidget toys and worry worms. So that is for July. So if you do like making the little small things, small stress balls, fidget toys, and worry worms are for July. August would be aprons, kitchen aprons, and these can be any size. September, they are looking for winter wear. So this is going to be winter sets only. They can be for adults or children, and the sets can include gloves, fingerless gloves, or mittens. So you can either make a hat and a scarf. It has to be a set. You can make a hat and a cowl. Has to be a set. They will not accept any single hats or single scarves. You can also make a scoodie. A scoodie, like a hoodie, like a hooded scarf. You can do that. If you can combine the hat and the scarf in one, you can do that. So again, they are not going to take individual hats or scarves like they did last year. Okay, October, they're going to accept loveys. And this is one of my favorite things to make in the whole wide world. And I got my idea from Zelda NRJ3, hi Z, and she has a tutorial for it on YouTube. It is also linked in every single one of my videos. November, they are looking for toys for boys and baby blankets, and you can only send in 2 baby blankets per person. That's it. We did ask for them last year, and they got overwhelmed with so many that they didn't have use for as many as we sent. So any questions on wings, feel free to email me. Please look at the list down below in the description box or in the Facebook group, and please use your best judgment based on that list. It doesn't make sense to send something that they're not going to use. It's kind of like buying a toy for your kid that's not in their age range. Like, there's no point in doing it. So, okay, so any questions, let me know, but I'm super excited to get started with wings. Okay, so today I have a few things. I have some happy mail. I might have gone to JoAnn Fabrics, but I only went once. I had someone who is here on YouTube help me design, well, she didn't do it, but her son did, help me design some stuff for some new merchandise for my Teespring shop. And I have some finished objects. Yeah, just a few. So I wanted to show you guys that. So we're gonna open up this happy mail. I haven't opened it up yet. Let's see what's in here. Okay guys, so I opened up the package. Let's see what's in here. Okay. It's another package. It's a package inside a package. All right, this one's not taped, so let me see what's in here. All right, we have, oh, I think this is for wings. Oh, okay, so we might have our first donation for wings here. How exciting. So we'll just open it up now and see what, I mean, this is what was in there, and it's gorgeous. Look at that, you guys. Okay, so this is from, now usually I do wings videos separately, but I didn't know this was for wings. This is from Melanie, and Melanie is from Ohio. So I'm gonna show, look at her, she's so cute. Now this is what they mean by different skin tones. See, it's got a little bit of a browner skin tone. Oh my God, it's adorable. Melanie, thank you so much for sending that. Okay, so here's the card. I will show this again in the next wings update video. So, hi Rose and community. I made this doll using Jonas Matthews' one-piece crochet doll. It's free on his blog or a few bucks on Etsy. I made modifications and color changes for clothing and hair. His site is www.supergurumi.com. Thanks from Melanie. So I'll make sure I link that down below. And then there's a separate note here. Well, it's a note for a shawl. Oh, okay. So she said she's just giving you guys an idea. AnnieDesignCrochet.com. There's a one skein shawl. It's bottom up and can be made with number 1 or something yarn. I made it with lace weight. It's very lacy. Free pattern on her blog. Okay, so you guys go check that out. AnnieDesignCrochet.com. It's called the one skein shawl. Wow, thank you so much. Okay, so one more look on this guy. So this is a good little idea for what you can do for the Easter baskets. And you definitely don't have to do a little doll, but that's so cute. And if it's one piece, I might have to try that. Oh my God, look at her hair. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. Okay, so like I said, I went to JoAnn Fabrics, but I only went once. And the only reason I went is because they had a 40% off coupon and a 50% off coupon. Now I did see some new yarns that I hadn't seen before. They had Schitt's Creek yarn, which I've seen. I think Kim at Affordably Crafty, I've seen her like review it, and she wasn't that thrilled with it. And it was just solid color yarn, so I didn't even give it a second thought. But they did have the Red Heart Ogos on sale. Let me show you what I found. Okay, so these were on sale for $2.99 each. Now the rest of the yarn was like buy 2 get 1 free, and honestly I don't find that to be a very good deal, so I didn't really look for any other yarn. I think they had Big Twist on sale for 30% off, and I think the Red Heart was on sale for $2.99. But I did find these on an end cap, and these were also $2.99. So I do have, I think, 1 or 2 other colors. I don't remember which ones I have. I'll have to go check. And I haven't used them yet. I need to just start using them. Okay, so let me tell you about this, you guys, if you haven't seen this already. I should probably just use it so I could give you guys an honest review. Okay, so Red Heart Super Saver Ogo Tangle Free Quick Start, patent pending. It is showing, let's see here. Oh, there's like a little thing you can scan for a pattern. And I'll tell you the specs. Machine wash and dry. It's a number 4. They recommend 5mm knitting needles, 5.5 crochet hook. It's 100% acrylic, 5 ounces, 141 grams, 236 yards, 215 meters, and it's made in Turkey. And this color is called Jewel Tone. So it's got I don't know, it's like a tealy green and then a lighter greenish mint seafoam-y color, this gold color, hot pink, and this magenta. So I mean, it does have less yardage than a Red Heart Super Saver Hank, but this was $2.99, so it wasn't that bad. I mean, I could have gotten just like a skein of Red Heart and it would have been more worth my money. This one is called a Rainbow, and it's not as bright as what it's showing on the camera, but you can see red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. I only got 1 of each of these, you guys. This one right here is called Christmas. And so this has white, like a hunter green, a lighter green, gold, and that's like a faded red. It's not as red as what it's coming up there on the camera. So that's all I got at JoAnn. I mean, I did get some Beanie Boos, but I've already put them in the other room so I could make their little blankets for lubbies. So, all right. So let me tell you a story about, if you guys have been with me for a while, you know I have a Teespring shop, or I guess now it's called Spring. Let me see if I can find like a logo. I can't really find a logo. I'll show you in a second. Anyway, there's like a link in my description box, and I think when you pull up my channel or videos, it should be like a little banner either going across the bottom or on the side, and it says, I don't know, it shows like mugs or t-shirts or something. Anyway, I was looking for some new design ideas, and I had some stuff in mind, but I'm really not artistic at all. So I think I asked about 6 months ago if anyone would be willing to help me design some new logos for my merchandise. And I had a couple people say they would. And then when I sent them my ideas, I kind of never heard back from them. But Dina from Dina's Homespun Fun, hi Dina. She sent me an email like 2 months ago, and she's like, hey, my son is a really good artist. He would love to design something for you. So I sent him and her an email with what I was looking for, and we went back and forth and came up with a design, and he's very, very talented. And so I put it up on my Teespring shop. So if you guys are looking there, you should already see this stuff. And so I have 2 different new logos, and these are based on stuff that I say all the time. So you guys, when I get excited, like this is not very exciting to me, but when I get excited over yarn or something, I'll usually say, shut the front door. It's not my saying, like that saying's been around forever. It's so that you don't say something not so nice, right? You just say, shut the front door. So that's one of the things that I say all the time. And I also say holy smackerels, like, oh my gosh, like instead of saying holy cow or anything like that, I usually say holy smackerels. So he helped me, he designed it. Okay, it was just my ideas and he ran with it. So I picked up some stuff I wanted to get some samples so I could show you guys what it looks like so that you could see. And this stuff will probably wind up being in giveaways later on, but I wanted to get some so I could show you what it looks like. And I haven't even seen some of it. I've seen the logo, but I haven't seen the merchandise. So let me get this out of the way. All right, guys, so I wanted to get a couple samples of some of the stuff that's there. I haven't seen it, but of course I've seen my logo. And I want to say thank you so much to Ryan, that's Dina's son. I did ask her permission to use his name, and she said yes, I could use it. And he's already been compensated for his time and his efforts. So like I said, I do say shut the front door a lot, and my vision was he did such a good job. I'm going to show you guys. This is a sticker that you can get. I hope you can see that. It says shut the front door, and it just has my name down there, 2 crochet hooks, and look at all the yarn behind that door. I just love it. So that is one of the logos that I asked him to create for me. And let me see what's on this mug. I think I got like 2 t-shirts, a hoodie, and a mug, and that sticker. Okay, so this is a mug. And you guys know my favorite color is purple, so I did have some purple put on the mug. And that also says shut the front door. I just love it. I am in love with that mug for sure. Okay, so let me see what's in these boxes. So this is the little logo if you're looking like online, and it just says like spring. And I don't know why they put a t-shirt in such a big box. That's kind of crazy, but you know, I'll recycle it. So, okay, so let's see what's in here. Okay, so the inside of the box says your sample has arrived. It's time to show and tell. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna show and tell. Okay, it's this little tiny shirt in this big box. That is so ridiculous, you guys. We should have a discussion with Spring about that. Okay, so it's a Hanes t-shirt, and I'm never sure how sizes run. So I got an extra large, and it just has the shut the front door logo on it. With the yarn. Can you guys see that? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, let's see if we can find the other logo in one of these boxes. This would be the Holy Smackerels one. Let me see, I can't get it open. There we go. Okay, oh, tote bags. Okay guys, so this is a tote bag, and I'll show you the logo. All right, so this is what Ryan helped design for me. And this is a really nice tote bag too. So it says Holy Smackerels, and you can see the H has a little angel because it's holy, and the Smackerels has a fish. There's a little crochet hook for the L's. Oh my gosh, I love it. He did such an amazing job. And there's a little yarn ball at the end of the exclamation point. I just love it. Okay, so you can get a tote bag. I don't know how much they are, you guys. I'm sorry. There's no invoices in here either. Let me see what this is. Oh, this is a sweatshirt. Okay, so this is a hooded sweatshirt, and it also has the Holy Smackerels on it. So it's not that big. Maybe I should try and make it bigger. So anyway, those are the 2 new logos that Dina from Dina's Homespun Fun, her son, designed these for me. So thank you so much, Ryan. And let me know what you guys think of the merchandise. This is not as thick as, I think in the past they had like the really nice, this is nice, but it's not the canvas stuff. Okay, anyway, so that's the new merchandise. It's so cool. Shut the front door. It's amazing. I love it. So go and check out the shop. And if you get something, let me know, because I would like to see like if you guys get something, if you actually like it. Okay, so I also have some finished objects. Let me get them. Okay, so the first finished object I have is actually, there's two of them. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this, or if you follow me on TikTok, you've already seen this. It is a rainbow wall hanging, and I have the information on my phone, which I am filming on. So the information on where you can get the pattern will be in the description box down below. And I actually saw this on Ella at No Catchy Name. I saw this on her channel. I think she was making it for her sister or her sister-in-law, and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And everything that I think about sometimes is craft shows, okay, so, or craft fairs. So I was like, I'm gonna try this and see how it works and how it looks. Maybe I can sell them at craft fairs, because it didn't look like it was too hard. Okay, so I'll show you the information for where to get the pattern will be linked down below, because it's on my phone, I can't remember it. Okay, so the yarn that I chose was this random yarn, a skein of purple yarn, and there's no label, so I don't know what brand it is, but it's purple. And then the blue that I used is Impeccable from Loops and Threads. This is a Michaels brand, and the color is Royal. So that's the blue. And I'm keeping them in a separate bag in case I want to make some more, then I'll have all the same exact things. Okay, the green is a discontinued big twist just called Emerald, and this is from JoAnn Fabrics. So I don't know if they have, I mean, this is an old label, so I don't know what they have in replace of that. The yellow is currently a big twist from JoAnn Fabrics, and the color on this is called Varsity Yellow. The orange is an Impeccable from Loops and Threads at Michaels, and it's called Orange Crush. And the red is, oh my gosh, you guys, I paid 75 cents for that hank of yarn or skein of yarn called Hot Red, and it's Red Heart Super Saver. So I don't know if they carry that anymore. So those are the colors that I used, and here is the rainbow wall hanging. Now I have not like trimmed the little fringes yet. I was waiting to see if they would straighten out a little bit, but I think it's pretty cool. And I also like, this is where they tell you to use the hanger, is right here in the center. But if you hang it, it probably flops a little bit. So I don't know, I would like to figure out a way to maybe have it hang from here and here instead of the center. And it is blowing out a little bit. But anyway, so here is my rainbow wall hanging. There's number one and there's number two. So I did two of them, and it really didn't take that long at all, you guys. You should try it. I would just use whatever colors you have. It doesn't even have to be like the bright rainbow colors. You could do pastel. You could do anything that you want, but I actually love it. Thank you, Ella, for recommending the pattern, and I would recommend that you guys try it. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so that's my rainbow, and then I had some super chunky yarn, 5 and 6 weight yarn, and I wanted to use it up to make some hats, so I made some hats. All right, are you guys ready? I actually wrote down the patterns that I used and the size hook and stuff, just so I could like make sure I had it all straight. Okay, so there's a YouTube channel called JoAnn, and I will link it down below in the description box. And this pattern is called the Fast, let me put on my glass. I can't even read my own writing. That's ridiculous. Fast and Easy Super Chunky Beanie, and I used bulky 6 yarn with a 9mm hook. Okay, so this is Karen Sprinkle Cakes, and I think these are discontinued, but it's a Karen Sprinkle Cake. The color on this is called Birthday Cake, and it's a number 6. 77% acrylic and 20% wool, 3% other fibers, and I think that's because it's got these little flecks in there. So this is called the Fast and Easy Super Chunky Beanie. So I did one in the sprinkle cakes, and then, oh, maybe I did more in the sprinkle cakes. Let me see here. I did more, hold on. Yes, okay, so there's one, And you know, it has different colors in it. Here's the second one. So you can see it's kind of got the dark at the top and the lighter at the bottom. And then here is a third one. So those are the sprinkle cakes. And then the next kind of yarn that I used is Bernat Softy Chunky. Right there. That's also a number 6. The color I have is called Natural. And now I remember why I bought those Bernat Softy Chunkies from Mary Maxim. I think it was to make hats. So anyway, the next one is using this yarn. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, you guys. So I got 1 and 2, and I think that was 2 skeins of the Bernat Softy Chunky. So I almost used 2 full skeins. So you know what, I'll show you guys what they look like. Okay, I have a bun in my head, so it's a little bit tight. But anyway, so here is super chunky. So if you have a head bigger than mine, this probably won't work, but there you go. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. I love it. It's awesome. Now my hair is all messed up. Okay, so that was Fast and Easy Super Chunky Beanie from Days Crochet. And then the next pattern that I used is also from a YouTube tutorial called, or her name is Liza Walters, L-Y-Z-A. And it's called the Crochet Basic 2 Colors Beanie with super bulky yarn. But I did not use 2 colors. I just used the 1 color. Okay, so I also used the Karen Sprinkle Cakes. And she does, like, you know, she alternates the colors. And I just let the yarn do the work for me because I didn't want to have to weave in all those ends. So there's one using, okay, so there's 2 that I got. I don't know how many, I think I used a total of 2 cakes for all these hats. So I did it without changing yarn colors. So there's 2 there. And I think that's it for that pattern. The next pattern that I did, there's this lady on YouTube, her name is Debbie. She's the Canadian crocheter. And she has a hat and it's called the No Name Front Post Hat, and I've done it before. And you guys, I had leftover from this Karen anniversary cake. You can't really see it here. Anyway, trust me, it's an anniversary cake and it says it's a number 6, but it's probably a number 5. And the color is Grape Gala. And this is the hat that I made using Debbie the Canadian Crocheter's pattern. And then, let me see here, the matching cowl. There was no pattern for it, but I took what she did with the front posts and I just made a cowl with it. So here is the cowl. And I didn't have much yarn left, so I couldn't go much further. This was all that I had left of that. So here's the cowl, and might as well, I already got my hair messed up, right? All right, so there's the cowl. It's a little tight, but you know, here in Chicago, we need stuff tight. And then here's the hat. And again, it's a little tight, but I have a bun on the top of my head. And there we go. So for the hat, I used a 7mm crochet hook. So I probably should have gone up a hook size or 2 on that. And then for the cowl, which is the same stitches as this, I also used a 7mm hook. So I don't know, I like it a lot. The blanket that I made with that, I might give the hat and the cowl to the person I gave the blanket to so they can match their blanket. Okay, so now the next hat that I made, let me see here if I can find my notes. Okay, so this is from another YouTube channel called MJ's Off the Hook, and it's called the Beginner Bulky Beanie. It is using Copenhagen yarn. This is from Loops and Threads Michaels. It is a number 6. The color on this is called Stardew. Okay, and looks like I have that much left of 2 skeins of that, and there was 131 yards on there. I used a 9mm hook for the hat and an 8mm hook for the brim. So I got 1, 2, and 3 hats out of that. Now I bet you any money this is gonna fit better because it was a bigger hook. Yes, this is a little bit slouchy. Too big for my head. I don't have a big head, you guys. Here, let's try this one on. Yeah, definitely too big for me, because if I put it all the way on my crown, this is where... Anyway, but you know what? Some people have bigger heads than me. So I got 3 hats out of almost 2 skeins of yarn on that. So that was my little, I'm gonna try and get rid of my bulky yarn kick. And then what did I do? I went out and bought more bulky yarn. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the last, I have 2 sets and 1 single hat to show you. Hang on. All right, you guys. So the next one I actually blame on Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. Hi, Lisa. She also does craft fairs, and she found this pattern for a messy bun hat, and she's been talking about it and talking about it. And I was like, I gotta go find it, and I have to like try it. So she linked the tutorial in her description box, and I just grabbed it. It's on YouTube, tutorial by Happy Crochet Club, and it's just called the Messy Bun Hat. And I used Red Heart Super Saver stripes, and the color is Retro Stripe. Really pretty bright pastel colors. I used a 5mm hook, and I just followed her pattern on her tutorial. She also has a tutorial for a regular hat instead of a messy bun. So here you can see the hole for the bun, and there's the hat. It's basically just ribbed back and forth. And you know what, guys? I don't know how she can make so many of them, because I was bored out of my mind making this hat. I know it's super easy, and it's really pretty, and it's really stretchy, and I probably won't make another one because, I mean, I don't mind repetition, but this was just driving me nuts that it took so long to make this. So this will go in my bin for craft fair. For craft fair, if anyone's looking for a messy bun hat, that's probably going to be their only option. Okay, then I needed to make some hat and cowl sets because that's just what I just like doing it. So I have this gorgeous Karen crystal cake, and I think this I got like for $4.99 at Michael's. So a lot of people gifted me this too. So this color is called Rattan. It's a number 4, 64% acrylic, 24% polyester, 7% nylon, 5% metallic. And just so you guys know, it's 634 yards in one of these cakes. Okay, and I did my favorite hat and cowl pattern, and it's called the Divine Hat and the Divine Cowl. And I will link both of those video tutorials down below in the description box. But you guys, I have enough probably to make at least another hat, if not like a scarf to go with it. I mean, there's so much yarn in this cake. It's really soft too. Okay, so here is the cowl. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it actually has sparkles in it. It's so pretty. Very, very pretty. So there's the cowl. And I love my Divine hats, you guys. I can't stop making them. Here is the hat. And it's really sparkly. And I'm going to put this one on because I just love the Divine hat and cowl. Okay, so this one feels much better than the other one. The other one was definitely too tight. And this is definitely my style. I love it. I love it. If I thought Crystal from Bag O' Day would wear a hat and a cowl, I would send this to her because this is totally her color. So it's got the browns and the sparkles. I love the pattern, you guys. If you haven't tried the Divine hat, you guys try it, okay? It's so easy and so addicting. You'll love it. Okay, then the other set that I made is I had this One Poor Lonely skein of Lion Brand Sunset Nights, which looks like that. It's 273 yards in here, and the color is Ayers Rock, and it's a number 4. And I only had one, and I was hoping to get a hat and a cowl out of this, but I didn't think I could do a full hat and a full cowl, so I added another color of yarn to it, which when you look at this, it doesn't make sense that I added this, but you'll see when I show you the colors of the hat. And you guys, don't be afraid to play around with like colors and different materials. Like this is like twisted yarn, and it's got sequins in it. Now this one is from Knit Picks. It's called Bravo Worsted. It's a worsted weight. Color is Rouge, 100% premium acrylic, and it's like this corally pinky color. but you'll see why. It totally matches. That cake was really light in the beginning of the cake. So I don't know if you guys can see the sequins. You can see them a little bit. So I decided that I knew I wasn't going to be able to get a complete hat and cowl out of that cake. So I added the Brava to the bottom of the hat. Well, you know, you start from the top. So I should have put some of the pink at the top, but I didn't. So I started the cake from the top, and I finished it off with the Brava because I thought that the colors looked really good together there. And then you kind of have to make it match a little bit, right? So here's the cowl to go with it. And so I started with the pink on the cowl. Actually, it doesn't matter which way you do it, right? Because if you're wearing it, you could do it like that and then it totally flows. So those are my sets. My Divine hat and cowl sets. I highly encourage you guys to try them. Definitely think about mixing yarns and stuff like that. It's in my past, when I started learning how to crochet, I probably never would have mixed yarns, but now I think it's kind of fun to see how it turns out. If you guys want to see someone who's really good at mixing yarns, you should go and check out Limon Crochet. Wow, does he mix yarns, and they look amazing. So that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully there'll be some wings packages. And thank you so much for the little doll. That is absolutely adorable. So remember, they are looking for little stuffed animals and dolls for their Easter baskets for wings. And if you could do me a favor and leave a comment down below. I love when you guys comment. I love having conversations with you. Come join our Facebook group. It's super, super fun over there. And like I said, there is a giveaway. And follow me on Instagram. I think I'm like 50 followers away from like 5,000 on Instagram. And then of course there'll be a giveaway over there too. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, send me an email. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.